this is You Ooze, You Lose with another casual deck, fun deck. This time around, I'm playing with my red artifact Fling steel deck. The purpose of the deck is to utilize Steel Overseer to pump up either itself or a bunch of other artifact creatures until it reaches a point where if you have a fling in your hand, you can just fling the creature at your opponent and win. It's definitely a deck that an opponent does not see. It comes out of left field, and I have a lot of fun with it so far. It's been hit or miss, but this game was actually pretty good. It seemed like my opponent didn't know what to expect next from my deck. So let's watch. So I win the die roll and play a mountain. I think next turn I decide that I had a choice of am I going to do Everflowing Chalice or Steel Overseer. I figure that it's better just to drop out the Overseer. And that's what I play. So I just let him give me the 2 damage. And next turn I play the Everflowing Chalice to have Fling up. And I think the next move that I do is actually one of the most interesting and fun moves I've seen in Magic Online for a while now. So he casts Journey to Nowhere, and I pump up my Steel Overseer, decide which creature I'm going to kill, and I decide the Student of Warfare. I fling it at the Student of Warfare, and now Journey to Nowhere has to target Sigiled Paladin. So now he's got no creatures, and it's my turn. Can't really do anything, so I wait with my Lightning Bolt. Luckily, I get another Steel Overseer. My opponent's just scrying away, and I can't let him keep that knight, so I kill it. And now, for some reason, I decide to cast Splinter Twin, which, if anything, I feel like maybe Splinter Twin isn't really that great to have in the deck. It might be a little bit too kitsch. Not too worried. Next turn, I'm going to cast my Chandra Nalaar. And really, at this point, it seems like my opponent is just reacting to my actions. So I know that I'm going to win, barring any really bad mess-ups on my part. So I attack with my Juggernaut, cast my Everflowing Chalice, pump it up for 2 so I can cast my Gargoyle Sentinel. And now I've got to worry about the sword, but not really because I've got my Lightning Bolt. So I attack for both. And either my opponent isn't really thinking or doesn't care that he's just ramped me up another mountain with Valakut out on the board. So that's another win con in this deck, is to ramp out to Valakut. So it's, I mean, honestly, I feel like this deck is an evolution of red deck wins, but right now it's operating really slowly. I mean, I still beat my opponent, but it's not as fast as I would like. But then again, it's got moves for, I feel like, for almost any deck, except for maybe an actual red deck win decks. Maybe if I add another color, it can, a small smidgen of another color, it might help out. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking right now. I think that I can't really add anything else. I'll finish up the game, and if you could, leave me some comments, leave me some advice, and let me know what you think of the deck, and what you would change, what you would add. Hope you enjoyed.